Hi, I'm Dan Baines at Lebanon Circle Magic, and I'm here to give you a brief introduction to From Hell 5th Anniversary Edition. This definitive edition marks 5 years since From Hell was originally released. It was one of the first Lebanon Circle products I actually put out there, and it still remains one of the most consistently selling products in my line of effects. The popularity is probably due to the fact that it's very simple to perform, it's self-working, and it packs a big punch. It's very graphic and isn't for the faint-hearted. So first thing we're going to do is just do a side-by-side comparison with version 3 and the new version of From Hell. Now the method remains exactly the same, nothing has been changed there at all. It's the same simple method that those who own Out of This World will be familiar with. The major difference is the actual cards themselves and how they've been produced. So first of all, we can see that From Hell comes with this rather nice packaging with the 5th anniversary blood splattered logo on there. And if we open the box up, we can see we have the deck of cards and the routine on DVD. Now this DVD is probably one of the shortest DVDs you'll ever watch. The method is that simple that you'll only need to watch it once and you'll have it mastered straight away. Owners of version 3 will see a difference straight away, and that is the fact that the deck of cards are no longer wrapped in a bloody rag. I felt that the bloody rag was a little bit over the top, and due to the amount of requests I had for rags with no blood on, I decided to substitute the rag for a black lady's mourning handkerchief. Now this is the type of handkerchief that a woman would have taken to a funeral with her to cry into at the church. If we remove the ribbon, you can see that the handkerchief has been nicely trimmed in lace, and inside we have our new From Hell cards. Now first of all, I'm just going to do a side-by-side comparison between the version 3 cards and the 5th anniversary cards. As you can see, on the version 3 cards, they were essentially postcards. They were black and white on one side, and they had a glossy face on the other. Now the glossy face isn't very typical of an original Victorian photo postcard, so I decided to make the new cards matte, a matte finish on both sides, and also the reverse is colour. Each card has been individually hand stained and aged, so it feels old, it looks old, and as far as your audience are aware, they are the genuine article. Aesthetically, the photo cards are as close as you can get to real Victorian cards without actually having to go out there and source the cards yourselves. On the reverse as well, on all of the bloody cards, there's a reproduction stamp of the original Met Police stamp. Now the stamp only appears on the bloody backed cards. If we also look at how thick the decks are, the new deck is literally twice as thick as the original version 3 deck. And this is because the card stock is obviously a lot thicker, so you feel like you've really got something substantial in your hands. The photographs have all been enhanced as well. They've all been digitally aged prior to actually being attached to the cards, so they actually do look a lot older than they do with the previous version of From Hell. The Mary Jane Kelly card is also still PK gimmicked. It also has a large magnet in there this time, so you get a lot more movement from it as you did previously.